What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Well, guys, it was a great run for Michigan baseball, but they end up losing to Vanderbilt 8-2 on here. The Magic just ran out for Michigan. They ran into a team that was a very, very good baseball team. Probably one of the ones that were picked to win the College World Series when the College World Series first started. It was just a magical season for the Wolverines. If you're into baseball, if you're into college baseball, you're into it was a great run for the Wolverines. Unfortunately, they just come up short. Uh, just a couple of things that I kind of wanted to share with you guys all throughout the final games of the season, and most of them are just going to be on the two games that you're going to find that I'm going to talk about. Not necessarily the first game where Michigan won, but it's the second and the third games kind of where I thought that was the turning point where Vanderbilt kind of got momentum and they just never let it go, and it ended up eliminating Michigan from the College World Series. But nothing to hang their heads about. It was a great season for these guys, the Michigan program. I'm kind of wondering, kind of to see what Michigan kind of brings to the table next season, which I can't remember when college baseball starts, but I'm kind of interested to kind of see what these guys do coming up into the next season. But and guy, like I said before, I'm only going to go about the last two games on here. Uh, I thought the hitters for Michigan were kind of watching too many third strikes go by. The bats weren't really kind of active the last two games, which I kind of thought Bakich would Eric Bakich would kind of emphasize that just a little bit more and not take so many called third strikes. But again, you got to kind of take a step back and remember that you're focusing on college players and not necessarily. I don't want to say not necessarily professional players, but you have some professional baseball players on. But you're thinking probably rookie league ball. That kind of player on the Vanderbilt side and on the Michigan side. You got to kind of think of that. What's going on, Ron? What's up, buddy? And I want to say, Mambies Morris, what up? Even in college baseball, we have no luck. Mambies, we just kind of ran into a team that was built to win the College World Series. That's all. I mean, that's all you can really ask for on here. But kind of getting back on here, there was really too many third strikes called that Michigan just kind of watched go by, and they didn't even really swing the bat at. So that was kind of one thing that kind of perturbed me. Kind of watching baseball on the professional level, you don't necessarily see that too much with the Tigers, with the White Sox, or even with the good teams like the Astros, the Yankees, the Boston Red Sox, those kind of ones. Those are the kind of teams that you're going to kind of run into and kind of scratch your head at and be like, man, why aren't the teams kind of swinging at the ball on third strike? But you got to remember, again, you're watching college baseball and college kids try to play the game and to the best of their ability. Alex, the Beer Master, says, "What's up, Eric? What's going on? What's going on, Alex?" The second bullet point I have is they were swinging at bad pitches here too, and again, kind of stuff was out of the zone that they were kind of, and it was on two strike counts too, but they were like way out of the zone or way up kind of here, neck high, maybe eye level high that the batters are trying to swing at, trying to make some contact. I think they were trying to make some contact more or less to try to get things going, try to get the team kind of energized, kind of get that spark to the team. And it just didn't end up happening here, guys. Again, they ran into a very, very good Vanderbilt team, which I'm surprised they kind of really didn't sweep Michigan, but it kind of is what it is. And my third bullet point here is that the catching needs work for Michigan. Now, as you guys know, through not this last game, but the first two games, there was a lot of pass balls. And I can't remember who the Michigan really remember who the Michigan catcher is on here, but there was a lot of pass balls, especially in that second game of the College World Series. It was, to me, to my liking, there was too many pass balls for my liking against Michigan, and ended up costing Michigan some runs. Vanderbilt was able to score some runs off that. I think it was at least 3 runs that I remember that a run came across the plate because of the pass ball on here. Need to get, and I'm really no kind of baseball player. I kind of sat the bench quite a bit, and I'm no professional baseball player by any means, but again, I'm going back to the pro game. They always seem to have their bodies in front of the baseball when it kind of bounces up on them. The catcher for Michigan kind of try to use his glove, try to use his talent to try to curtail those kind of balls and whatnot, but it just ended up not happening. The Gridiron Blitz says, "What's up, Eric? You shaved?" Yeah, I did shave, and I'll get to that here in the last part of the video. Alex the Beer Master also says, "I'm doing excellent, Eric. Glad to see you guys are coming on to the channel here." and supporting me. Yes, Derek, they did end up losing. They lost the last two games of the College World Series. Vanderbilt's champion. Kind of coming on to here, Vanderbilt pitching was just too good. They were able to mix in pitches. Sometimes it kind of got a little out of control, but again, current theme, you have college baseball players on here, people that are trying to get experience here to try to go to the pro game. You're going to see this kind of stuff where bad pitches are being pitched, pass balls are happening, that kind of stuff. It's just the college game, guys. Vanderbilt did have 40 strikeouts. I think at least 40 strikeouts. I think they had one in the last part of the ninth inning, which kind of think I would have got them up to about 41. But 40 strikeouts through 3 games, that's almost unheard of in the college baseball game. So I got to tip my hat off to the Commodores tonight. And kind of my last bullet point is what's next for the Michigan baseball team? Is this kind of a flash in the pan for these guys where it's a kind of a great Cinderella run and it kind of just stopped right there coming up against a Vanderbilt team? Or is this kind of something that's kind of come along to say, hey, Michigan has a chance to be in the regional final to go to the College World Series or even make another College World Series? If you guys watch ESPN's baseball coverage, the 3 guys in the booth kind of thought that Michigan is going to be back at some point. And they said within 5 years that Michigan will be back. Because something, they kind of quoted it as, and I'm paraphrasing here, something is brewing in Ann Arbor for the baseball team. I think Eric Bakich is the right person for the right job. I'm not gonna kind of bash him here or whatnot because it's his. I don't think it's his first year coaching here at Michigan, but kind of getting that team to kind of see their potential and what the team can bring to the table. I think that's a good asset, and I hope it's good for Michigan, and it's also probably also going to be good for the Big Ten Conference baseball in general. Now, I don't know how many of them are in there, but I know you have a Purdue team, you have a Indiana team, Ohio State, Iowa, Nebraska, Minnesota has a baseball team. That Michigan benefited all those teams as well for maybe to say, maybe the Big Ten baseball conference is maybe someone I want to go for. But again, northern teams don't necessarily come into the College World Series. As you noticed, they brought up a little stat on here. The last 5 national championship champions were all from the South or to the East side, which doesn't necessarily get cold weather or even snow for that matter. So to have a college team come up from the North and come up to the final says big things for Michigan and as well as the Big Ten Conference. The Gridiron Blitz also says, Eric, you got to enable Super Chat. I was going to leave you one. I know I got to enable Super Chat, Derek. I just haven't gotten to that. Haven't gotten to that point here yet. But my final part here, guys, the reason I shaved, I got to go to Kentucky tomorrow. I got to go down there for work. It's only going to be for a day trip. So I don't like, some of you guys know kind of what I work in, the environment and the company that I work for. And some of the time I have to wear protective equipment, and I don't like wearing protective equipment here on my face. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that, guys. So, guys, if you watch the game, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You guys think Michigan's going to be back in the College World Series or might make maybe even consecutive runs back to the College World Series? Do you think it's a flash in the pan that's going to happen on here? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. I'm going to start watching some college baseball, whether it's Michigan, Michigan State, Iowa, Nebraska, whoever, because guys, you guys know you're going to see some major league talent in the college game, and hopefully some of the names you see on here may come to your part of the woods. And I'm going to end it here by Derek also saying, it looks like you're losing weight too, bro. I've lost 15 pounds, Derek, so I hope more comes off here too, buddy. So, guys, I'm going to end it here. I have to get up early, catch a plane. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope to see you guys again soon. Congratulations to Michigan. And I honestly I don't think it's going to be the last time we see you guys. Take care, guys.